Hello, 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 WFTP Radio. We are live, and I actually have a jingle coming. Thanks to John Henry Harvey and Slither. Yes, they're doing me a jingle, and I'm very excited about that. And we're going to kick it off, because y'all don't know the day I've had. I ran 5 PCs up in here. 3 of them are out in the field, and they live no more. 44 to that on button, they're gone. I swear to goodness. Y'all, you need to hear Mac Burke. And he's from Arkansas. I met him years and years ago. And here's a song that kind of describes my day and my guy's day, and maybe a lot of our days. Here we go.
Don't you know how I feel? Maybe can't you understand? Ever since the first time I saw you, I want to be your man. And she looked me in the eye, said I don't even know who you are. You better keep on walking and step away from my car.
Back off, mister.
Whoa, I'm sorry. I was talking with my Bluetooth on. I can't stop talking once I turn it on. It must look funny being hands-free. Won't you try to understand me? I got 2 conversations going on. I got my Bluetooth on. Yes, honey. Yeah, I'm holding it now. Okay, I'll get it. Late night Walmart front again. She said they got everything we need. Ball gloves, Hot Wheels, football, videos and CDs. I make my way to the checkout stand when I get the call. She said, did you remember to get those feminine products? I said, man, I'm really getting sick of y'all.
Welcome to Walmart.
I'm so sorry. I was talking with my Bluetooth on. I can't stop talking once I turn it on. It must look funny being hands-free. Won't you try to understand me? I got 2 conversations going on. I got my Bluetooth on. In the kitchen making iced tea. She's got her Bluetooth on, taking care of me. I thought it was funny, that look on her face. And she looked up and said, hey, it's time for you to pick up the plate. Are you talking to me, babe?
No, honey, I'm on the phone. I'm talking on the phone, babe.
She was talking with her Bluetooth on. She can't stop talking once she turns it on. She don't look funny being hands-free. And I know she understands me. She's got 2 conversations going on. She's got her Bluetooth on. Yes, ma'am. I'd like to get my boy one of them there Bluetooths. He likes to drive and talk a lot. Wouldn't be that big a deal, but he drives a motorcycle and says all his friends were doing it. But I sure hate to see him get pulled over for a DWT. I thank you, Missy. Yeah. hang on. I gotta take this call.
Mac Burke, everybody. And now we have a very special treat for all of y'all. And I'm just going to cold call her. Katherin Kovin-Pacino. A very dear friend of mine, but a wonderful, wonderful actress. And her husband, William Lashbrook. We just going to get it going on. Here we go, y'all. Check it.
Hello.
Hey, Kat.
Yeah.
This is Jennifer Dawn.
Hey, Jennifer. How are you, baby?
I'm good. Guess what?
What?
You're live on my radio.
Okay, baby.
I just caught
I love
you.
it.
Yeah.
Jennifer Dawn, you know?
So, and of course you got Uncle Kinky, William Lashbrook there beside
we
you.
got Uncle Kinky over here, William Lashbrook.
Awesome. So, what are y'all doing? You in Vegas or L.A.?
We're in LA right now. We're watching some TV, you know, what's going on, you know, in the news and all that.
Don't watch too much
We're getting
news.
some loose ends tied up here before we go back to Vegas. Yeah, you know, a week from today. You know, as some of you know, we have our condo here in the valley, and we also have a new home that we've had for not quite a year and a half.
Yeah, you put a hot
in
tub
Vegas.
in. You put a hot tub in out there.
We put a hot tub in there, and we're enjoying.
Oh,
Well,
I
hey,
bet.
what plays in Vegas stays in Vegas, baby.
Well, except on my radio.
Yeah, okay.
I love you guys so much. It's so good to talk to you. What
We
do y'all
love you. We love you too, baby.
What do y'all got going on? Because I know you've been in my movies, but you've been in a lot of other stuff. What you got going on, Kat?
Well, you know, I'm attached to a couple of things. One of them being Evil Black Widow. You know, where we've got you know, some really, really important people attached. Oh my God, who is that guy that? He's right under my tongue. Okay, please forgive me.
Which guy?
I'm just.
I do that too. I'm
that starred with Julia Roberts. That good-looking English guy. Oh my God!
There's a lot of them guys out there, and aren't they gorgeous?
Hell yeah!
I can, you know, you get me on the air. I
You know,
forget
and
names.
Chris Mulkey, Bruce Davidson, all these people.
Cool.
I'm attached to that. You know, as a motel owner. And so that's in pre-production.
What's your role?
Huh?
Are you acting in that?
My role is a motel owner. Okay.
Oh wow!
And then I'm attached to this other thing, you know, with Eric Zuli and Raester Michaels.
Yeah, Zuli's got a lot going on.
Yeah, we've got that. Plus, I'm writing a couple of books. You know, I'm writing, how to 12 Easy Steps to Being a Narcissist.
Oh my goodness!
Hand in hand with Evil Black Widow.
Oh, that's narcissist and an evil black widow.
Yeah, and then my life story, you know, which is Looking for and Finding Me, the not so funny story about Katherin Kovin-Pacino. So
that's got to be a touching book.
It's, you know, it's one of the hardest things that I will have to do, but you know what? I'm doing it to help other people. And, and also I have been invited by this great uh, what do you call it when you a motivator, this motivator up
Oh
in
yeah,
Canada.
motivational type speaker person.
Yes, Robert. Okay, Robert. His last name is Moore. Okay,
Okay. And
and he and I am so like just oh my god, so
I know
smitten that
I know I cold called you, and you're having to think of all of this thing and all this stuff, but you know, you are amazing, and to be involved with motivating other people's got to be awesome.
well, you know what? At the end of the day, Jen, you know, and I've got this thing in my book called "At the End of the Day." Okay, at the end of the day, you want to know on your deathbed that you helped people and that you made this world a better place. Okay. Um, for some people that don't know, I am a graduate of a, a landmark a landmark slash forum of Werner Earhart, you know, a type of, you know,
You have
in
done
the
so
industry.
much.
Right. So you know what? What I'm doing is I want to teach other people how to motivate their lives, and I've been invited by one of the top guys in his industry up in Canada. Now, whether we're going to go up, I'm going to go up in Canada, or I'm going to zoom in. You know, but I am so honored. You know, so I've got so many things going on right now that I can't believe it. You know,
I've been watching you, you
the
know,
planets
because
are opening up, baby. Okay.
well, I think that's amazing, but be careful. It's cold up there. If you go, you dress warm.
Oh, I know. You know what? If I go up in Canada, baby, it better be in the summer.
I swear to goodness,
I've been up there a couple of times, but I've only been in Western Canada.
we still
Um,
got snow on the mountains. I still can't get to the beach yet.
I know. But you know what? My very, very best and longest friendship is a Canadian.
Cool.
So I had very, very good luck with the Canadian people, and don't we love what they're doing with the truckers? Oh my
Oh
God.
my goodness, did you not love that? That
Oh
was
my God. And then they motivated us. They got the American truckers. God
Yep.
bless them all. You know?
God bless them all, and you're exactly right. You know, you had a start years ago. What was your first acting thing?
One of my first acting things was called, oh my God, Holy
You're-
Hollywood.
Holy Hollywood.
And I'll put it out there with Mickey Rooney, and I worked with my late husband, Sal Pacino, and a few other people, Amy Linker, and, you know, some people that were out there. So
How was that
Um,
working with Mickey Rooney?
Mickey Rooney was a really cool guy. I loved working with him because it was an American icon. I mean, here's this guy that was working with you know, so many stars.
Oh,
know,
it would have been so cool to meet him because wasn't he a funny guy?
He was very funny. He was, but he, you know, he was a good actor. It was so fun to work with him because he was part of old Hollywood. You know,
Yeah.
he worked with Judy Garland. Oh my God,
goodness.
how cool is that?
That
you
is
know?
so cool.
Liz Taylor.
Oh,
Oh, my God.
beautiful. Beautiful. And Liz
So
Taylor.
I got to meet his wife. I got to meet his sons. You know, at the time, and we were doing that with Jeff Olin, who is has a casting director company. Jeff Olin Productions in Sherman Oaks.
Wow.
Jeff Olin Casting in Sherman Oaks. He's like a brother to me. I knew his mother. Oh my God, his mother and my late husband Sal Pacino had the same birthday. We all worked on some of the same sets. It was great.
Now, what did Sal do what did Sal do, and how did you meet Sal?
I met Sal through some friends. I was doing a promotion I think it was for Estee Lauder in one of the I Magnin stores years ago, and his good friend said, my friend Sal Pacino, he just broke up with his girlfriend a couple of months ago, and he's looking, and that night I had a date with somebody else. I had a date with a doctor, and I blew it off, and something just told me to blow it off, and I went on that date, and the rest is history.
The rest is history.
I went on a double date. I took this other a girlfriend of mine that she wanted a date with this friend of Sal. That only lasted 3 dates, but Sal and I lasted for 12 years.
Yeah, but
Till he died.
You were young and hot, and you loved him very much.
I did. I mean, it was a May-December romance. We were 30 years apart, but if you look and see what Sal looked like, he had movie star looks.
Oh yeah.
He had much younger. He looked much younger than what he actually was.
He was a hot-looking dude.
He was a looker, honey.
Hey, you got a looker now, don't you? You got a looker now.
But you know what? I'm with a good guy right now, William Lashbrook. He's worked in. He's done.
He did stage acting.
He did stage acting with a lot of stage acting involving Shakespeare, with the Mill Valley actor.
Oh, I know. Bill, get up closer to the phone. You got to get in on this. We just girls
Bill,
talking.
you got to get on. They want to hear from you. Okay?
Yeah, you got to get in on this.
Well, Jennifer, I'm, as you know, God has actually wanted me to be the luggage carrier for Kathy. So all I do is move the suitcases around, but in my day, I'm a product of the old Pasadena Playhouse.
Oh my
And
goodness!
what they taught me to do was project to the last row of a room, and I've excelled. I have to tell you, I have excelled at public speaking. That's what I'm really good at, and I've got a good voice, so I've used it in that fashion. But Kathy is the.
Bill, I gotta say, I've worked with a lot of new child and teenage actors and actresses. And what you learned to do, I wish they would teach them to do today. And that is to project to the last row of the audience.
Jennifer, listen. Jennifer, you appreciate that. And so do I. And so does Kathy. Those of us who have not grown up with the phones, we don't learn to project.
Exactly.
We don't learn to use the English language carefully. We don't learn to play to a camera lens. We don't learn to take in, generally speaking, Jennifer, we don't learn to take in the public around us.
No, they don't.
We are not taught to be social. What we are social animals, and the the technology these days draws us into our own little realm of self-absorption. And I do have a daughter, and I have worked with her. But if I had a kid today, Jennifer, a youngster, I would absolutely demand. I don't care what she was doing or he was doing with social media, but I would demand that the child would involve him or herself with drama, acting before a live audience. And Kathy and I have to tell you, Kathy and I, we don't pass a microphone that we don't instantly fall in love with.
That's awesome.
Now I have worked with you, Jennifer.
Yes.
And you are the most comfortable director I've ever worked with. Now, Kathy has spent a lot of time in front of the camera lens. I have not. But I have spent a lot of time with a live audience.
Yes.
And I think I can share this, although Kathy should do it, because, she's Al's stepmother. But Al Pacino, I can tell you for a fact, he's made his career and his fortune to do with the camera lens. No two ways about it.
That's right.
But what does he like to do? He steps in front of a live audience. And it's like I am, and Kathy will agree. You step in front of a live audience, and Jennifer, you've done it yourself.
Yeah.
You step in front of a live audience, and Jennifer, nothing hurts. You're working with that live crowd. You're looking at eyes, and maybe you're sharing laughter or whatever you're doing, but you are in front of a live audience. And kids these days, I swear, they don't appreciate the value of the
Well, all
extra.
they know is LOL and OMG and WTF and, being behind a cell phone. And they don't know what it is to really have to act anymore.
That and I have to tell you, big media absorbs us so much we can't think for ourselves, Jennifer. It's the truth. Now, I'm going to pass you back. Listen.
Wait, I got something else to say, because I got to give you a kudos.
Okay.
Because the one thing that I truly, I love everything about you. But the one thing was when everyone told me I was doing it wrong when you were in my film, and it wasn't my idea. It was your idea. You told me during the filming, you said, Jen, I've got an idea. And I'm always open to my actors and people's ideas because you never know. They might think of something I don't. And you said, I'd like to speak to the camera and look into the camera. And I said, let's give it a shot. Everybody told me, are you sure you really want to do that? I said, yeah. Wait till you see it. And, man, I got to tell you, your theatrical, your stage, your sincerity, the way you drew the audience in, the way you talked to them, that was amazing. And that backs up everything you just said about your experience. And I loved working with you.
Well, you are the most comfortable director. Now, mind you, Kathy's had more experience than I, but you are the most comfortable director I've run across. Things work. Things work between us.
I love you, man.
You know what? In my estimation, well, in true acting, there is no fourth wall. I mean it. There is no fourth wall.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you can look at the camera lens and bring in and the audience that's out there worldwide, incidentally, a global audience. You don't know who's out there,
Right.
But if you want to get a point across, in my estimation, you look right into the camera lens, and you bring them in. You suck them in. You bring them in. No, I mean that seriously.
You did a lot of Shakespearean theater.
Oh yeah.
Did you ever go to the Shakespearean Theater in Ashland, Oregon?
Oh yes, yes, yeah, absolutely.
I played classical violin for their plays out there at the age of 8.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A wonderful. Now, mind you, it's been a number of years, but a wonderful experience. God knows what's happened with this horrible virus. That is it. It's we've allowed it. Now, mind you, Jennifer, you're part of it.
I know.
I am, Kathy. We've allowed it to infect the world, and that's changing. And we're deciding to get our backs up.
Yes,
Jennifer. We're
and we
getting our
need
backs
to.
up.
We need to.
Yeah. We're not going to be told what to do.
No.
Not in America. Now, hold on. Here's Kathy. I'm giving you back to her. I'm going to
Love you, Bill.
I'm going to get up. I'm going to get upset and talk politics, and I'm not going to do that. Hold on. Here's Kathy.
We don't want to go there.
No, we don't want to get Bill upset, But although politics is a major issue right now, but when he says Kathy does this and Kathy does that, you have been the one I've put out to accept my awards half the time. I put you on the red carpet because, I stay behind the camera. And you,
yeah, but I wish you'd start getting in front of the camera because you're so damn good.
No, she knows.
No, I mean you're great.
Don't hide before
Jen.
Tell her not to hide.
Yeah, don't hide. Bill's saying don't hide because you.
Well, I've always been called an anomaly or a mystery, and I think they both kind of mean the same things. But a lot of people wonder who Jennifer Dawn is. Well, why should they know me if I can sing cat? and you look much better in a gown. I don't know,
Oh,
though.
come on. Yeah, but you know what? I can help you with your hair and your makeup. Come on.
Yeah, well, Bill looks good in a gown, too. We could put him out there.
Oh, yeah, Bill looks good in a gown, too. And besides, he's got those gold slippers.
Oh, goodness. That would be awesome. And, you guys are so amazing, and you're still out there. You're doing all this. You're getting your new house. You're acting. And you've flown out on your own dime to be in my films. I don't know why, mind you, but you did. But
Well, we believed in you.
I think that's amazing. And, you did an interview out at a diner one time, and you mentioned FTP, but you were talking about your history. I don't know if you remember that. It was with a Greek restaurant or a Greek guy.
Oh yeah, with the Greek, yeah.
Yeah.
John Katoris,
that was an amazing interview.
I know who it was. I know it was, in Greek. He did a couple of things on me, and yeah, John Katoris, and I think that's how you pronounce his name. But you know what? It's weird because I'm a star in Italy, I'm a star in Greece, a star in some of these other countries.
You really are.
They know me better than America does.
Yes, and you're also the atomic blonde.
And you're the atomic redhead.
I'm the fiery redhead. You're the atomic blonde. I just love you guys. Now, how old were you when, did you act as a child?
No, I did not. Now, my mother did have me, in some modeling stuff, when I was a kid, and all that.
And you did cosmetics.
And I was May Queen, for being best dressed when I was maybe 5 years old and stuff like that.
Oh, how cute.
But I can remember these, these cameras flashing in my head, with the back in St. Louis with the Globe Democrat, and then which was the newspaper back then.
Wow!
And I think it had something to do with me, kind of, taking you know, a step back from what I was doing now, because you know how it is when you're a kid. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, and
I
all
think
those
my
cameras.
I think my mother was living her life through me,
Of
you
course.
know, which was a narcissistic thing, you know.
Well,
But,
isn't that what stage moms do?
oh yeah,
You know.
but
I don't
and
think your mom
that
was a.
it hurt, but it hurt me. It hurt me. It really did.
Well, you have come up past that, and you've come up great. What would you say is the highlight of your life? Your whole entire life, as far as an actress goes.
My highlight is just coming up, Jen. You know, I have people around me like not only you, but Rayster Michaels and Eric Zuli and people, you know,
Jeff Olin.
Dante, Jeff Olin, and people like this that have really, really helped me. And my life. And I just celebrated my 70th birthday.
Oh,
and
man.
I tell people, you know what? Don't fear age. Embrace
No,
it.
it gets
And,
better.
you know, and you know what? We need to adopt the French woman's attitude that we're not getting, you know, just older. We're getting sexier, baby.
That's right.
You know, like a fine wine.
And you know,
but we
Hollywood and the
need-
media, they're accepting
Yeah,
that
but-
more.
Yeah, but we need the media to push this more and more.
They're not going.
Yeah, yeah. But now you've been
You
on
know,
a lot
instead
of.
you know, you know, to hell with all this. Oh, after you're 35, 40 years old, you're out to pasture.
Or younger.
Bullshit. You know what? We're not. You know, we're not that.
Old age is valuable.
Hey, y'all
Well,
never will be with me. You played an EMT. And
Thank you.
you were in
But
the
you- and I
ambulance.
thank you for believing in me, Jen. Okay.
Oh, how
But
could
you
I
know
not?
what?
You know, I mean, you're wonderful. You're a great actress. I don't even have to tell you your lines twice. You just know them, and so did Bill. You know, and
Thank you. But
you know.
but you know what? I want people to know that women and men, as we get older, we're not. You know, we're not to be put out in pasture.
No, we have
You know, like so many people want to do with us.
information to
We
impart.
have information. We have so much to give.
Hey, I'm going
to
to
this
ask you a
society.
question. You watch
Yeah.
the news. You're up on everything going on. Can you define what a woman is?
Can I define what a woman is?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Better
Well,
believe it.
Well, you
I
know
don't
that
baby.
new
What is a woman?
that new Superior Court
We gotta
judge.
be politically correct here.
Woman, rules are what?
Hey, you know what?
That
That
news.
you know what? You know what, Jennifer? That 2 by 2.5 inch piece of real estate rules the world. Okay?
But you know that new Superior Court judge, Jackson? She was
Yeah.
asked in a hearing, can she define what a woman is? She says, no, I can't. I'm not a biologist.
Well, you know what?
She don't want to be
You know, my mother
canceled.
used to say, "What is an onion?" You know, it is what it is. What it is.
Well, I think
What
a
is the sun?
woman,
Sun in the east, the sun is set in the west. Yeah.
I
Okay?
think she was afraid to
It is what it
answer.
is,
Tell
you know?
Jennifer I have a message. I'm not going to give it to her.
Too much intellectual masturbation.
Tell
Yeah.
Jennifer I have a message.
Okay.
Tell
Bill has a message.
All right. What's your message, Bill?
My 3-inch piece of real estate does not rule the world. Tell her that.
Okay. I'm gonna listen.
No, tell her.
No, honey. You're gonna tell her. You're gonna tell her this.
I hope we're going worldwide. Listen,
We
listen,
are.
Jennifer. Okay, listen. My 3.5-inch piece of real estate does not rule the world. Kathy is right. Her 2 by 2.5-inch real estate does rule the world. Now
Ah.
here's Kathy.
Women rule, men
Sylvia.
drool. There you go. women have ruled the world, just men haven't wanted to admit it. But,
Ooh, baby.
hey, I know I'm a woman. I have boobies and a hoo-ha. Guys
Yeah.
have a chest and a hee-haw. So, I mean, you can tell the difference between a woman, but in today's cancel culture, we're not allowed to say woman, man, gay.
Oh my God! But you know what? It's so ridiculous. Come on.
I want to ask you a question. If we're not
Yeah.
allowed to say certain things, what are we going to call the crayon color that's black? Or the one that's white? Or the one that's yellow? Or the one that's tan? If we can't say certain
You know
things...
what? You know what the thing is, Jen, and this is what I say, don't play into it. Okay?
No.
I don't play into this bullshit. Okay?
No.
I will not play into the bullshit.
I'm not, Bill and I were on the radio the other night and we're talking about how you can't say gay. And he looked at me and I looked at him and I said, gee, when we were growing up, gay meant happy.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
And then they even use the word queer now. It used to be like, so, like you don't say that.
Yeah, something queer back when we were growing up. Yeah.
My youngest brother is gay, and so I love the gays. He and his life partner. Oh my God, they have a 15-year, relationship now, and they're great. Oh my God,
polite society.
It's a polite society. We love each other,
I've got friends who are gay and they've been married for 45 years.
Yeah.
And they have not cheated
Oh, yeah.
on each other. They've not done any of those things. And they've truly been madly, deeply in love. And
I know.
Isn't that
I
amazing?
have many gay and bisexual friends being in the industry. And you know what? I love them all. They love me. And, because we accept each other. And you know what? When we go down to my sister's house, whether it's Christmas or birthdays or for whatever, and then we have got Jews, Gentiles, Italians, Quakers. One of my brothers is going out with a Thai girl. We don't love each other. We don't have this. We don't have this mental illness of oh no, you're not one of us.
Right.
The thing is people who are really intelligent and conscious. You know what? We accept each other. We may not agree with each other, but here's one thing: we respectfully agree to disagree.
I agree with that.
Children.
I do.
Yeah.
And what I have found is in Hollywood and with all the actors and musicians and artists, they don't go by political or gender or everybody just gets to work, gets it done, and accepts everybody. It's the artist world.
Yeah.
And I like that,
Yeah, exactly.
And, I'm just been amazed at your history and your acting and your red carpet and your gowns and Bill's golden slippers. And we do have a history, and I thank you for just letting me cold call you tonight. What do you want to...
Jen, you know what, Jen? It's a pleasure, and thank you for believing in me. And I'll never, it's important to never forget the people that believed in you and never forget people that have helped you.
Well, I have to give that back to you, too, because you have helped me to open doors throughout the years. And you've been right here through thick and thin, through things I go through. And you've been very supportive. And I don't get out there publicly with what's going on with me, but, you have been so very kind, and I'm so grateful for your friendship and Bill's.
Well, the same with you, baby. It's a two-way street.
Now, what would you say to, all right, now today's times are totally different. They're not how we grew up. And things are changing rapidly. would you give any advice to young and upcoming artists and actors out there?
I would say, just get out there, but be very clear with the universe what you want to achieve.
And learn to
in other words, okay, this is what I want, and make everything positive. Okay. It's like with me. I'll give you an example. I want a man that I can, be friends with, work with,
Be yourself
have
with.
good times with it.
Yeah.
Have good times with. Do everything and create good vibes and help other people with. It must be very positive with the universe.
Yeah.
Do everything that's positive, do what's right, do what's fair, and that's the moral code. And I'm going to be giving talks on this,
Cool. And
because
also,
I studied under Landmark Education Forum graduate. I'm a Forum graduate, Werner Erhard, and I'm going to be doing a lot of this in the future. So I'm going to be teaching this because at the end of the day, and I teach this, and it's going to be in my book, okay, at the end of the day, okay, on my deathbed, did I do my best?
that's all you can ask.
Did I do my best? And could I have done something better? You don't want to have regrets. This is the main thing.
And you want to
That's
stay
the main
real. You have stayed real throughout your life. You want to get up in the morning with your guy, wear a t-shirt, and not have any makeup. Your hair's a mess, and know he still loves you.
Yeah, you got to be able to look in the mirror, and you got to be able to go to sleep at night. But you want to do the right thing. You don't want to do the fair thing. You want to be transparent with people, and not only that, but take responsibility.
Yes.
In other words, if somebody did something, like, hey, if my husband, and I'm making this thing up,
Right.
okay? If my husband or my boyfriend, they went out, with somebody else, and they did something that wasn't cool with me, what did I do? What did I say, or what did I do to encourage this?
You can't
And it
take
may have been
ownership.
nothing. It may have been nothing.
You can't
It may
take
have been
ownership
nothing.
for that, but if they own it and they come to you and you really love them, mistakes are
Yes.
going to be made. But they're being real
Exactly.
and they're being honest.
Exactly.
You
And
know.
the thing is laying your cards on the table, being honest, being transparent, and saying, hey, this is what I want, this is what I need,
Well, doesn't
And-
communication keep y'all together, right?
Yeah. Communication does. And not only that, but if you have a problem, and another thing, if you have a problem with your mother or your father, let's say your mother or your father, you're not speaking to them, okay, maybe they're dead, like my parents are, okay?
Right.
The thing is, even if you're not talking to them, write a letter stating everything that you need to say and get it out there, and that even if they're gone, put it out in the universe, okay?
And do
Send
it
to the
old
universe.
school. Actually write it. Don't text it.
Yeah, no. You write it, and not only that, but you do not want to. You do not want to take this negative, this negative type of energy into your love life. And this is what
Exactly.
so many people do, you know. And they need to complete with their mother and their father, or their sister and their brother, whoever it is, write that letter or have that conversation. And you know what?
Even if you write it and then say some people, they write it just to get it out, and then maybe they build a little bonfire and they say a prayer and they burn it. You know,
Yes.
yeah.
It goes out in the ether. It goes out in
Yes.
the ether. Because if you bring that in your relationship, it takes a toll on it.
It does.
You
It's
don't
called
wanna do that.
baggage. You know.
Exactly.
And you want to get rid of the baggage, but it also helps yourself personally, which I think is what you're going to be talking some about in your book, if I'm correct, is about...
I'm going to be talking about that, and I'm going to be talking up in Canada about this with Robert J. Moore. If you look him up, Robert J. Moore, Moore, he's a top guy with speaking. He does with Jack Canfield and all these really, really critical people. And you know what? He thinks the world of me. He's giving me a chance to talk up in Canada, whether it's up there or doing it Zoom.
Right.
But I am so over the moon that I'm going to be talking with these people. But you know what? It's helping other people, and that's the main thing.
Well, I want you to jet me a link.
You know what? You know what, Jen?
When you're there.
You know what, Jen? I wrote this on a soul connection in a former life, and I came here to do this on the soul plane. And you know what? I got to do it.
I know you believe in a former life.
Yes, I do.
And
I'm an extremely spiritual person. And you know what? I believe that it was my soul connection to meet you and certain other people in my life. Eric Zuli, Racer Michaels, Robert J. Moore, all these people that are giving me this really, really big chance to make it.
Well, now Eric Zuli gets out there to help a lot of people too, doesn't he?
He does. Oh my God. I've known Eric for so many years, and he is really, really out there helping people make it. And this is why he's so really, really
successful or popular.
Successful. Yes, he's successful because there's a thing about when you help other people.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is what the universe loves. Okay.
I agree.
He and Dante, Dr.
Dante, yes, I love Dante.
She is great. I was just at their birthday bash. They're very great people. I've known them for years. And it was Eric who first put me on the red carpets when I was first starting out. He has helped me so much.
I didn't know you all went back that many years.
Yeah. Well, but it's so important to remember the people that have helped you.
Yep.
And this is another reason why I will always help, remember you too, because, these are the people that help you advance
to where you are,
do in life.
Yeah, and I was told once by, I think it was Ray Risky Pitts, and he sings some great music. But he told me, if you don't look back, then you don't know where you came from, so how can you really understand where you are?
Yeah.
You have to look back at where you came from.
Yeah.
And it's good to take time and look back from where you started, the people that opened the doors. And you guys are always going to be special, and Betty Davis and many, many more,
Oh, my God.
And
don't we really miss don't we really miss Betty Dravis and Jimmy Shondi? Oh my God.
I cry for Jimmy
Yeah.
all the time, but you know how close he was to my heart. And in fact, I left film and everything for a while because it hurt so bad. And
I know.
I had to
I
pick
know.
myself up and come back again, you know, but that's what it's all about. You pick yourself up and you find the courage and you come back and you never give up.
And you know what? And that's what he would want for us.
That's exactly right.
He has come into my dreams a couple of times in his Hawaiian shirt, and he goes, "Kat, I'm still here."
He is.
Says, you know, I'm still here.
He is. And
I brought that up, you know, in his memorial, and I just, you know, but I'm just, it makes me just so sad that, you know, we can't hear his voice and his sarcastic humor. You know how he was.
I miss his phone calls every day. Sound
Oh, my God,
advice. Jimmy D with sound advice.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And every time he left a message, I was always call back and say, "Where was my sound advice?"
Yeah.
You know, but he always had sound advice, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
You know, there's so much I could talk to you about. We could talk forever because you're so amazing, and Bill is too. And I just love you guys, and thank you for letting me
Well,
just.
we love you, Jen. We love you, and we love and appreciate everything that you've done for us too, for believing in us. And you know, one of the best things that we ever did is go down to Waldron, Arkansas, because we met you, we met Jimmy, and oh my God, so many people that, you know, left a mark on our soul. We really did.
And you got a skull crystal, you know, a crystal skull full of vodka. And then
Yes,
in
oh my God.
Mansfield, and then in Mansfield, Bill got that flask.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was amazing just to have a good time. And we sat in the hot tub. We had some good times. We got run out of town. You know.
Yeah, but you know what? Those are great memories, and
Yeah,
you know,
but
you can't buy that.
hey,
you
you
know?
can't miss the fact that Forbidden Tears Productions got run out of town. And, you know, we had booked that prison. I had paid money to book that prison for a day. Then Sly came in.
Yeah.
And he outbooked me. He wouldn't even give us a jail cell for 45 minutes. So Sly and I still got some talking to do. But it was a great time, and we did. We got a lot of good footage. You guys were great. Bill was the warden. You were the secretary. And I still got all that footage. So maybe we ought to do something with it, huh?
I think so. You know what? It wouldn't hurt. And you know what? Those are great memories. You know, I would not take them back for anything. And remember the spirit box?
Oh,
the cemetery and all
they
that?
called
Oh,
our
my God.
names out on the spirit box. They called my name out, and I think they called your name out a couple of times.
Yeah, because they kept on saying cat.
Yes, and then they called my name out, and then at the cemetery, I was calling them out, and they're like, "Oh, you don't call a spirit out." I'm like, "Heck, I'm calling them out." But when I called them out, do you remember what the question was? Whether the daughter had been raped. And
Right.
the father
Right.
came out and said, no, she wasn't raped.
Right.
And nobody
Right.
knew that because down in history, they always said she was. But, you know.
Well, because they probably figured because she was nude and all that she was raped, but not necessarily. That was the thing to strip them down and you know, make them feel, you know, less than, you know.
Yep. But it was a great time. Man, you guys, all right, I'm not going to say I'm sorry I cold called you, but I won't do it a lot, okay?
I am glad that you did. We love you, baby. And we love you, and we love Your Bill. Give our love to Your Bill.
Everyone needs a bill.
Everyone needs a bill, but just don't pay it.
Hey, they carry the luggage, right? They carry the luggage. They're not afraid to hold your purse in public. You know, you go shopping, they'll carry your purse. You know, they don't care. They're great guys. And
yeah, they are.
Who do you want to... We're very blessed. Now, who do you want to give some shout-outs to from your career? Your entire career.
I want to give a shout-out to you. First of all, you, Jen, okay?
Hey, I'm not worthy to a lot of other people. I am not worthy.
And I want to give a shout-out to Eric Zuli and Racer Michaels. And I want to give a shout-out to, okay, who else? Ian, and, you know, well, Ian,
Ian C. Glover?
Ian C. Glover and Saskia, because, you know, they still did some stuff, you know, they really did.
They did a lot of work for me, and I love them to death.
Yes, and I want to do another thing for Joe Williamson.
Cool.
You know?
What about the Real Cowboys?
Guy. And who else? Freddie Kreppisman, Freddie K. Enterprise.
Cool. Now, what are you guys with the Real Cowboys? Aren't they pretty cool?
Hey, the Real Cowboys are going cool. You know, we meet on first and third Saturdays at Lulu's in Van Nuys on Seneca. Okay, so we're going to be meeting this coming Saturday. The first Saturday of each month would be Bring Your Gun Day. Just bring
your gun day.
No ammo.
Oh my goodness! Do you remember when you shot that gun out there in Waldron on my set?
Yeah.
And I still have that photo. I do. And you held that gun like a pro, and you shot that tree trunk, and I think you hit it dead on. You know, Jimmy was out there.
I was on the, I belong to the Real Cowboys. That's REEL, like a movie reel, cowboys.com. And you'll see how many iconic people in, the Hollywood real world.
Cowboy days.
And you know what? We have some great times. I want you guys to, look us up and join us. We're a great, we're a great group.
And if you ever meet them,
we're going to start having some more, what do you call it?
Aren't they like meetings?
There's a word for I keep because you called me cold. I didn't have all this ready.
Yeah, blame it on the redhead.
But all this, we're gonna have a great party, in the next year or two.
They're having a get together, y'all.
the Silver Spur Awards that we have every year, and we have honored so many great people.
And Kat's a great cook. She'll put out a spread.
But look us up at www.realcowboys, REEL, like the movie Reel, REEL Cowboys.org, O-R-G. And
now,
you'll see the icons that we have that belong with us.
That's
and you know
amazing.
What, you guys? We'd love to have you come and check us out on the first and the third Saturdays at Lulu's. It's just, we promise you have a great time.
Are you going to cook? Because I've seen you put out a spread for them guys.
Well, you know what? I'm not going to cook. What we're doing is we're going to be at Lulu's So they're going to be, you order breakfast.
Oh, okay. I know Bill loves breakfast. I've seen him eat a stack of pancakes.
He likes a stack of pancakes, and I got my steak, with the vegetables and the mashed potatoes.
And I got my barbecue ribs.
Oh yeah, baby.
All right. I want to thank you guys so much. Thank you so much.
No, thank you, Jennifer Dawn. You're a great gal. We love you. You have helped us so much, and we love your husband. Your Bill, and you guys are the greatest. You really are.
Well, thank you
Good
for the
people.
cold call. And Bill, I want a
Thank
picture
you.
of you in your golden slippers, and we love you both.
Thank you, darling.
Good night,
We
baby.
love you. A big shout out to everyone, and thank you for all of you out there for all of your support.
Cappuccino, everybody, and William Lashbrook. Good night,
Thank you,
babies.
darling.
Love you.
Take care. Love you, darling. Bye-bye.
Wish for those old tomorrows, just a dream when the sun's going down. But why is my heart with sorrow? Bring those old tomorrows back around. Somewhere in a dream you'll find me, in a world where tomorrow is new, when no lonely hearts are broken, fondly dreams come true. Leave it all behind, close my eyes as the world goes rushing by. Life goes on tomorrow, hope I feel no sorrow. Tears cried on my pillow over you. Now the dawn is breaking and your smile is fading. Only dreams come true. If time don't heal pain you're feeling, why go on making same old mistakes? Wish life was a dream when living, and love was a dream when you're awake. A song in my dreams I'm hearing only plays when I'm dreaming of you. We'll dance again tomorrow, if only dreams come true. Leave it all behind, close my eyes as the world goes rushing by. Life goes on tomorrow, hope I feel no sorrow. Tears cried on my pillow over you. Now the dawn is breaking and your smile is fading. Only dreams come true. Only dreams come true. Only dreams
where dreams come true. Max Rustano. Max and I go way back, and he graciously sent his new album to me and a lot of his songs. And I knew this kid when he was growing up, and he did a song for me for my film, Flowers in the Snow. And it was called Fall. And he also did what amazed me, was an orchestra piece for that song. I'm going to play both of them, but the orchestra first. Now remember, this radio show does all genres, so just get yourself lost. Kick back, close your eyes, and, let the music carry you away. And thank you, Katherin, Kovin-Pacino, and William Lashbrook. Amazing, amazing artists and actors. I love them to death. There's a history there, don't we all? Here is Max Rustano and Fall, the orchestra version for our film. Okay, I'm not sure what happened there. I think it's Russia. I really do. because I don't want to start it again. But that was part of the orchestra piece from Max Rustano. And no matter what happens with the show goes on. Here is the acoustical. Here we go.
Did you ever wonder if those you hurt felt pain at all? Do you look behind you? Because I never did before. And I can never say I hide myself away. I'm holding on to pain. My heart is filled with shame. Because you took my pride and you threw it all away. Cause I'm falling apart. And the higher the wall is the deeper I fall. And I'm out here alone, like flies in the snow. Cause with every push, you know you crushed my heart and soul. Do you have a conscience? Or can you look me in the eye? If someone should ask me, you know your cruelty is my life. And I can never say I hide myself away. I'm holding on to pain. My heart is filled with shame. Because you took my pride and you threw it all away. Cause I'm falling apart. And the higher the wall is the deeper I fall. And I'm out here alone, like flies in the snow. Cause with every push, you know you crushed my heart and soul. I'm turning in circles now. Gonna change with the seasons, but don't know the reason why. Fall, cause I'm falling apart. And the higher the wall is the deeper I fall. Falling now, baby. And the higher the wall, won't keep on falling. Falling now, baby. But with every push, I'm gonna claim my heart and soul. But with every push, I'm gonna claim my heart and soul.
Max Rustano, everybody. He's out of the UK. I work with a lot of artists out of the UK. Wyatt and Ayers are another group. A lot of groups come out of there. But here's another one that I like. I like everybody I play, so it's kind of hard to say. One Good Day of Sun by Ray Pitts. Ray Raisky Pitts. He's my go-to guy. Great artist, great musician. Love him to death. One Good Day of Sun.
If the world catches up with me, things just might get better. Like a letter from the clearinghouse telling me I won. Wouldn't it be special if the world said I'd been right all along? Yeah, maybe I could trade this rain in for one good day of sun. I'd like to trade this rain in for one good day of sun. Me and life like a bowie knife try to cut each other's heart, trying to prove whose side is right while standing knee-deep in the dark. Maybe I should just give up and call this race run. Maybe I should trade this rain in for one good day of sun. Maybe I should trade this rain in. Someone raise your hand and chime in. Should I call it quits or lay down one big bet? Should I trade this rain in? Should I trade this rain in? Should I just quit? Call this race run? Maybe I should trade this rain in for one good day of sun. If the castle on the hill sends a messenger down to get me, should I mark my way back home with little bits of crumb? A little piece of love I've had might not be a bad idea. Maybe trade some rain in for one good day of sun. Maybe I should trade this rain in. Someone raise your hand and chime in. Should I call it quits or lay down one big bet? Should I trade the rain in? Should I trade the rain in? Should I just quit? Call this race run? Maybe I should trade this rain in for one good day of sun.
Someone there at the end of the day who could say, "You alright?" And I would reply with a positive sigh that I was. Now you're here. The world, it has changed, but I've stayed the same. The time goes so fast, it's a sin. The sun and the moon and the stars in the sky are still there, but the world's closing in. The years, they will pass in a confusing fashion, but you won't remember the change. You'll get yourself caught in a web of nostalgia that currently seems all the rage. You worry about money and people you meet, but not know the rules of the game. And when it's all over and you are long gone, they won't remember your name. Oh, so please say you'll be there for you and me. At least say you'll care, and that you'll come and see. The end of the day, and I'd say, "You alright?" And you would reply with that glint in your eye that you were. Now we're here. The world, it'll change, but we'll stay the same. It's just we'll be old, grey and thin. The sun and the moon and the stars in the sky will be there, with the world closing in. Oh, so please say you'll be there for you and me. At least say you'll care, and that you'll come and see. Oh, oh, oh.
Beautiful, beautiful song. And here we go with Danny Jones. Danny Jones and I go way back, and he's a beautiful Christian singer and beautiful family man, father, great friend. Dream Giver.
I am down with no direction. I just stand and watch the sky, dreaming, wondering if someone out there, just one glimpse could change my life. There is a dream giver, his love and mercy brings us home. If we follow where he leads, believers will see their dreams come alive. We must always keep him close. Without him, we will die, because he died for you and me. We are free to believe. There is a dream giver, his love and mercy brings us home. If we follow where he leads, believers will see their dreams come alive. There is a dream giver, his love and mercy brings us home. If we follow where he leads, believers will see their dreams come alive. Dream giver, believers will see their dreams come alive.
Danny Jones, y'all. Shout out, Danny. I love you to death, dude. Chris Edenloff and Paul Luftnegger. Diamond Light. They gave me permission to play this song, and I have played it for Global Cooperation Day 2 years in a row with John Henry Harvey. We got to start that up again. Rest in peace. You know, not them, but I don't know, I just had a brain fart. Anyways, Global Cooperation Day. I think we need another Global Cooperation Day. And that was when a bunch of radio stations throughout the world, actually, I think, got together, and all the radio stations connected, and they all had different time slots that kind of fit in at the same time. And radio stations throughout the world played one after another for everyone to come together in the world. And Christopher Edenloff and Paul Lufnager really, really touched me with this song. And I hope it touches you too. Here we go.
There's a part of me that you cannot see. There's a part of me that you'll never ever know, that I'll never ever show. There's a part of me that only I can see. By the darkness of your heart, I'm flooding my life with abundant waves of diamond light. Oh, I cannot make your heart feel my heart. I gave all I could give. There's nothing more for me to give. I cannot make your heart love me. I cannot make your heart feel me. Oh, I am a diamond light. I will not be a victim of cruelty. I will not be led by the dark.
We are all diamonds in the light. Never forget that. Don't let cancel culture throw you out. Don't tell them you can't believe in yourself or think your own way. We are all diamonds in the light. And you know what? WFTP Radio, Jennifer Dawn, Forbidden Tears Productions. We all go way back. Everyone I'm playing tonight goes way back. Let's all love each other. And let's remember, we can't make it without each other. I can't make it without you. Doug Adair.
I'm walking down the street, watching people walking by me, and I'm feeling lost and alone. Abusers hurt and bullied, now you're gone. I can't make it without you. I just don't know what to do. This hurting takes all my time. Sorrow's tears in your eyes. Watching the clock on the wall. Time passes, they didn't care at all. The pain and suffering they put you through. They laughed, assaulted. Hey, what could you do? I can't make it without you. It gets harder and that's nothing new. You took away a life of pain before it drove you insane. No. Oh. I can't make it without you. I just don't know what to do. This hurting takes all my time. I saw the tears in your eyes. The clock is ticking, and I should care, because none of this abuse was fair. Why did these people drive you away? I'll have this question till my dying day. Can't make it without you. Well, I just don't know what to do. This hurting takes up all my time. See the tears in my eyes now. I can't make it without you. I can't make it without you, yo. I can't make it without you. Oh no. I can't make it
like someone there at the end of the day who could say, "You alright?" And I would reply with a positive sigh that I was. Now you're here. The world, it has changed, but I've stayed the same. The time goes so fast, it's a sin. The sun and the moon and the stars in the sky are still there, but the world's closing in. The years, they will pass in a confusing fashion, but you won't remember the change. Get yourself caught in a web of nostalgia that currently seems all the rage. You worry about money and people you meet, but not know the rules of the game. And when it's all over and you are long gone, they won't remember your name. Oh, so please say you'll be you and me. At least say you'll care, and that you'll come and see. There at the end of the day, and I'd say, "You alright?" And you would reply with that glint in your eye that you were. Now we're here. The world, it'll change, but we'll stay the same. It's just we'll be old, grey and thin. The sun and the moon and the stars in the sky will be there, with the world closing in. Oh, so please say you'll be there for you and me. At least say you'll care, and that you'll come and see. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Not everything is meant to be, 'cause you can choose your destiny. Just keep the faith and carry on. Although the road you take is long, many bridges still left to cross. Your dream's not over until you stop. With God's help, you will see. You just got to believe.
next one in your eye. Maybe like the ones that hurt you, but you got to try. 'Cause no one can say that the next slim chance isn't where the loving starts. You've been lacerated by love, but I may be your healer of hearts. You remember then, by how hard you'd cry. You tried to let the feeling grow, but it would always die. You try to forget all the bitter times and searching for the sweetest part. Bruised and abandoned by love, longing for a healer of hearts. Hold me close this time, lover. Let it last this time, lover. Wrap your hands around my heart. 'Cause you know who I am, just as burned and bruised, wanting to love long and sweet, but always being used. But no one can say that the next slim chance isn't where the loving starts. I am a loser at love, but you may be the healer of hearts. You are a loser at love, but I may be the healer of hearts.
We can all be healer of hearts. We just have to want to be.
That's right.
Well, guess who just walked in? William Joseph, my co-host, who has been working all day. Well, day, night. He does kind of a crossover thing. So how was your day?
It was good.
A lot
It was
of
a good
freight?
day. A lot of freight, yep.
A lot of freight. So if people were thinking they have to like go and hoard and be preppers, would you say that Walmart is fully stocked?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. What does pretty much mean?
We have pretty much just about everything.
Well, I saw you bring
What you
in
need.
bottles of water.
Uh-huh.
All right, so you brought in cases of water. And anything I ask for, you can get me. But that doesn't mean you get a secret behind the scenes, does it?
No.
You have to find it on the shelves.
Yep.
So if you find it, can everybody find it?
Oh, yeah.
So let's not hoard out there, and let's make sure we leave some for everyone else. Right?
Yes.
All right.
That's right.
We've had a great show. We had Kat and Bill on the show. I did a cold call with an interview with them. Played some great music. Clear back, way back. All these friends are coming out. And, you know, you may not stay in touch, but you still know your friends. But, you know, I need to stay in touch more.
Yeah.
These are great artists and great musicians. And, of course, we moved to the West Coast. And that made a lot of changes.
Yeah, it made a whole lot of changes.
But I got my radio going now, and I'm having a lot of fun. And now you're here with me. So I'm going to let him look at the little playlist here. Well, it's not really little. And I'm going to land on something. And what do you want to hear, dude? How about some Chris Freund? Act naturally.
That sounds good.
Well, because we all got to act naturally,
right.
be ourselves. Don't cancel nobody. I mean, seriously, what are you going to cancel people for? Because the government says you can't say this or you can't say that. So then suddenly Whoopi Goldberg or somebody, they say something, then they're going to cancel them?
You got to be yourself. You got to say what's on your mind.
Well, I like what Kat said in her interview. It's like no matter what the government is saying, I mean, they don't control us. We got to quit being sheeples.
Yeah.
You know, we're not going to just follow them because they say so. Right?
That's right.
Let's just all act naturally. Chris Freund, shout out. I love you, dude.
They're gonna put me in the movies. They're gonna make a big star out of me. We'll make a film about a man that's sad and lonely. All I gotta do is act naturally. Well, I'll bet you I'm gonna be a big star. Might win an Oscar, you can never tell. The movie's gonna make me a big star, 'cause I can play the part so well. Well, I hope you come and see me in the movie. But then I know that you will plainly see the biggest fool that ever hit the big time. All I gotta do is act naturally. We'll make a film about a man that's sad and lonely, begging down upon his bended knee. I'll play the part, but I won't need rehearsing. All I gotta do is act naturally. Well, I'll bet you I'm gonna be a big star. Might win an Oscar, you can never tell. The movie's gonna make me a big star, 'cause I can play the part so well. Well, I hope you come and see me in the movie. And then I know that you will plainly see the biggest fool that ever hit the big time. All I gotta do is act naturally. Yeah, all I gotta do is act naturally.
And here we go. From the late, great Jimmy Sean D. Never give up.
We were walking through the backyard, sipping cocktails and free. Take a breath now, hurry up, girl, and we'll make our own history. Never give up, no. Never give up, no. Hold your hands to the sky. Never give up, no. Never give up, no. Raise your eyes to the mountains high. Wake the sea it goes very well. We'll always know while the river flows. Take my hand to the sky. Never give up, no. Never give up, no. Hold your hands to the sky. Never give up, no. Never give up, no. Raise your eyes to the mountains high. We'll never give up, no. Never give up, no. Hold your hands to the sky. Never give up, no. Never give up, no. Raise your eyes to the mountains high. Never give up, no. Never give up, no. Hold your hands to the sky. Never give up, no. Never give up, no. Raise your eyes to the mountains high. Never give up. 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 Oh, never give up. No. Never give up. No. Never give up to the mountains high. Never give up. No. Never give up. No. Never give up to the mountains high. Never give up.
Never give up. What's that mean to you?
Keep on going on. Heck, can't stop.
Gotta keep believing in yourself and believing in your dreams.
That's right.
And you never give up. 'Cause you know what? It don't matter who believes in you unless what?
You believe in yourself.
Exactly. And this has been a great, great show because I've been able to bring back a lot of those who I aired on my radio before. And, you know, shout out Phil Mosley, Chris Freund, Wyatt and Ayers, John Harvey, I mean, everybody, right? I mean, it's just been amazing.
Yeah.
You know, and I want to play the actual album cover, the song for Max Rustano's new album. Another
Another rainy night in Paris.
Well, thank you for being here because I got tongue twisted. I'm so excited for Max, you know. I've kind of watched him grow up, and it's been amazing. All right, his new album is out. It's called Another Rainy Night in Paris. And if you Google Max Rustano and maxrustano.com, you will find his album and you can get it. And here is Another Rainy Night in Paris. Thank you, Max Rustano. From the bottom of my heart. I love you, dude. We go back, way back. Here we go.
Sunlight slowly fading like leaves into the trees. Coffee fills the air on a warm and quiet street. Every poignant moment, blissful or ennui, just another rainy night in Paris. It's more than just a feeling, It's more than just a smile. Every sentimental meaning that makes it all worthwhile. Not the catches in her voice or the words I fail to speak. Just another rainy night in Paris. Sometimes rushed right off my feet, I may babble endlessly. With every word I fail to speak, it's true. And every poignant moment, blissful or ennui, just another rainy night in Paris. Just a feeling, it's more than just a smile. Every sentimental meaning that makes it all worthwhile. Not the catches in her voice or the words I fail to speak. Just another rainy night in Paris. Sometimes rushed right off my feet, I may babble endlessly. With every word I fail to speak, it's true. And every poignant moment, blissful or ennui, just another rainy night in Paris. And every poignant moment, blissful or ennui, just another.
If I come across as distant, to your love I am resistant. Don't hold that against me. If I come across as cold, will the truth be told? You're just my past in front of me. You say our love was really over, and that you found another. But this is the way it has to be. So if I sound ungrateful, I don't mean to be so hateful, but you're just my past in front of me. So say goodbye to all the time we spent together, and say farewell to this dream of forever. You're thinking with your heart now, instead of thinking with your head. You were just too blind to see that the love we had has gone away. So far gone, I can only say you're just my past in front of me. So say goodbye to all the time we spend together and say farewell to the stream of forever. So if I come across as distant, to your love I am resistant. Don't hold that against me. If I come across as cold, will the truth be told? You're just my past in front of me. Oh, you're just my past in front of me.
Just my past in front of me. We all have a past. It's always in front of us, but if it wasn't, and we didn't see it, and we didn't look at it, it'd be like, it's like what Katherin Kovin-Pacino said. You have to look back to know where you are. And you can't forget where you came from, because it opened doors to who you became. Let's never forget. Let's never forget. And with that said, this is our show tonight. And I'm very excited about this show. And the song that I opened with is a song that I'm going to close with is Mac Burke, Bluetooth. Because it's like Kat and Bill both said, we all talk on our cell phones. We don't get out there. We're behind a computer screen. And what happened to everybody just really being there?
Mm-hmm.
And then that kind of with our lives, because you're busy, you work late at night, you sleep, I get up, we both get up, we're both doing stuff, but we really talk mostly on our cell phones.
Yeah.
You're busy, I'm busy, but I want to thank you all for tonight. Every one of you means something very special to me. And every one of you go way back in years, except Wyatt and Ayers. But I really like their music. And I really like everyone who's coming in to the WFTP family. West Coast Forbidden Tears Productions Radio. And John Harvey, I look forward to that jingle. I can't wait to hear it. John Harvey and Gene Russell and their band are going to do a jingle for our show.
Yes.
And they said it's coming along great. I can't wait to hear it. So I'm very excited about that. All right, y'all, let's relate to this, because every one of our lives, all you all can relate to this. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Don't you know how I feel? Baby, can't you understand? Ever since the first time I saw you, I wanna be your man. And she looked me in the eye, said I don't even know who you are. You better keep on walking and step away from my car.
Back off, mister.
Whoa, I'm sorry. I was talking with my Bluetooth on. I can't stop talking once I turn it on. It must look funny being hands-free. Won't you try to understand me? I got new conversations going on. I got my Bluetooth on. Yes, honey. Yeah, I'm pulling it out. Okay, I'll get it. Late night Walmart run again. She said, they got got everything we need. Ball gloves, Hot Wheels, footballs, videos, and CDs. I make my way to the checkout stand when I get the call. She said, did you remember to get those feminine products? I said, man, I'm really getting sick of y'all.
Welcome to Walmart.
I'm so sorry. I was talking with my Bluetooth on. I can't stop talking once I turn it on. It must look funny being hands-free. Won't you try to understand me? I got two conversations going on. I got my Bluetooth on. Now my woman's in the kitchen making iced tea. She's got her Bluetooth on, taking care of me. I thought it was funny, that look on her face. And she looked up and said, hey, it's time for you to pick up the pace. Are you talking to me, babe?
No, honey, I'm on the phone. I'm talking on the phone,
She
babe.
was talking with her Bluetooth on. She can't stop talking once she turns it on. She don't look funny being hands-free. And I know she understands me. She's got two conversations going on. She's got her Bluetooth on. Yes, ma'am. I'd like to get my boy one of them there Bluetooths. He likes to drive and talk a lot. Wouldn't be that big a deal, but he drives a motorcycle and says all his friends were doing it. But I sure hate to see him get pulled over for a DWC. I thank you, Missy. Yeah. Let's get it going on and get your Bluetooth on. Hang on, I gotta take this call.
Did you get that stuff I was asking for? Hey, you need to pick up the pace.
Huh, babe?
You need to pick up the... Not you. Did you get the stuff I'm asking for? All right, you need to pick up the pace. I need that stuff.
Okay.
Not you. Did you get the stuff I was asking for? At Walmart.
Oh, no.
You need to pick up the pace. I need that stuff by Monday. Babe, I'm talking with my Bluetooth on.
Oh, darn.
All right, well, you need to get the stuff and you need to pick up the pace. All right, talking with my Bluetooth on, and I'm not going to give up my day job. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.